Hey Louise, here's the instructions for this week. I'm going to pull up our to-do list, and so a few projects you're going to keep working on and some you're going to start. So for your STEM project, I did take a look at your backwards design template and gave you some feedback. So if you would please take a look at that video feedback that I gave you, and I would like to see a revision. I'm going to be focusing on, just want to make sure you have standards for engineering, math, science, and literacy that you've chosen for that unit. And then if you want to go ahead and populate the big ideas and essential questions, then you can go forward with that, and I'll give you feedback. But you're going to be submitting a final draft, so I'd like to see that part of it revised and resubmitted. So please resubmit it on eLearn or Moodle, and then email me and let me know that you got it completed. Because as you can see in our to-do list for this week, you're going to keep moving on, and now you're going to add your learning targets and your assessment ideas and complete that backward design template. Okay. Looks like you did some work with technology, and you chose your technology for citizen science. I think that's a great choice, and I think you'll find some really good projects to choose from that will fit with your students, and you'll be able to have an opportunity to maybe get one of those at least started, maybe not completed by the end of this term. So let me know if you need any additional resources on that one. Your technology project, your paper is due this week, so you did some research, you identified sources to take a look at, and so your research paper is going to be due. There is a rubric that's attached to the assignment that tells you how that's going to be scored, so make sure you take a look at the rubric and that you're aware of, and this actually should be the 3rd, but so those are all due Sunday. This paper is due Sunday. So again, let me know if you have any questions about turning that in this week. And then if we go back to your to-do list for this week, the last thing you have is I want you to start taking a look at some resources on assessments, formative and summative assessments for science. So if you go back to our Moodle page and you look under the assessment and instruction project, there is some assessment resources and assessment of inquiry science, formative assessment guideposts for NSTA, and assessment in science. So all of these are really great ideas for aligned formative and summative assessments in both the NSF and the NCEA provide information. So lots of different resources on using and assessing science, doing science instead of just learning about science. So take a look at that, do some background investigating into what kinds of assessments, and then for your project that you'll be starting and finishing next week is this assessment inventory. So you can find that information under background knowledge. So right now I just want you to start taking a look at and doing some of the reading and checking out the resources, because as you can see, this isn't due. This one isn't due for 2 more weeks. So that's it for this week. I think we've covered what is coming up, and always let me know if you have questions or are confused. Email me. I'd be happy to chat, and we'll be talking on Thursday, one way or the other, and just a reminder that will be at 4:30 instead of at 4 this week. So I look forward to talking to you again, and hope you have a good week.